The following presentation is controversial and may be offensive to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, I'm DJ, and this is an ancient Chinese vase and a porn website. In a matter of minutes, you'll discover why an ancient Chinese vase and a little-known hack found in porn is the secret to you creating massive fame online fast. Believe it or not, this odd little combination is the backstage pass to you experiencing VIP treatment everywhere you go, being paid buku amounts of cash just for posting pictures on social media, and you partying and dating the most attractive and interesting people in the world. And no, I'm not gonna ask you to take your clothes off. I know it sounds really weird, so keep watching so you can unravel this puzzle. By simply watching this presentation today, all the way to the end, you'll discover how to be a loved and respected online superstar without having to sell your soul, buy fake followers, or act like somebody that you're not. Also, I'm going to teach you the #1 killer when it comes to becoming an online celebrity and why you must avoid this at all costs. Note, this is a mistake that even pros make. I don't know how much longer I'll have this video online, so pay close attention to this presentation as there's something here for you. So, what are the odds you'll discover something totally unexpected and new today? I can tell you this. What I'm revealing today is the cutting edge of creating massive fame online, and it's fresh, new, and different. And one tip in particular that will totally shock you. It's my absolute favorite, and it's near the end, so keep watching. Remember, I'm about to share with you a fail-safe method to create massive fame online, get worshiped like a celebrity, and have an effortless stream of income that is completely recession-proof. This works even if you have absolutely no following online, feel like you don't have anything interesting to say, lack any talent, or don't feel like you have a charismatic personality. However, I want to first share a really personal and somewhat embarrassing story with you about how I stumbled upon this blueprint. You'll understand why this almost got edited from the final cut in a few minutes. So brace yourself and keep your eyes glued to this. Deal? Look, I wasn't always known as an influencer, and I never dreamed I would create a step-by-step system to creating influencers like a factory. About 4 years ago, I stumbled across one concept that would change my life forever. It's the idea that nothing is more important than building a personal brand. It is worth every penny that you will invest. You'll save tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars with it. Every minute you operate with it, it pays for itself and allows you to have an easier, stress-free life. Look, I listened to all of the online gurus who told me to post 3 times a day and follow and unfollow to get more followers. And for a while, I started to gain a small amount of exposure. During this time, one thing really stood out for me. It was one little known tactic to create massive fame online that showed a ton of promise. It was absolutely the easiest way I saw to get your name out there, start building a mass movement, and get offers from brands to shower dollars on you. I'll tell you about that one difference maker in just a moment. I was starting to see results, and then the unthinkable happened. Now, the story you're about to hear is pretty bad in places, but this was an experience that led me from being a broke, bummy college student to creating massive fame online, partying with celebrities, dating supermodels, being respected everywhere I go, and getting money thrown at me just to be who I am. And I bet you want to experience that too. Still, it took one event, something so embarrassing and life-altering, to really move me into action and take me from being that broke, out-of-work, confused college student without any direction to being praised and worshiped by adoring fans online. I was broke, and that online bag wasn't coming in. So I took a dead-end internship where I set up furniture and took it down after every event. I can't believe I did this, but I went to move a gigantic 100-pound ancient Chinese vase all by my damn self. And then my worst nightmare happened. The vase slammed on the side of the table, shattering into 100 pieces and slashed my knee wide open. I was rushed to the hospital. My leg was nearly amputated, and I was in surgery all night. The next morning, I woke up almost in shock as the doctors prepared to release me. However, not before I got the medical bills. Jeez, the cost was outrageous. But as a broke college student, I had no idea how I was going to pay this. Let me tell you, I felt miserable, alone, and like my entire world was collapsing around me. My student loans were piling up. Rent was due. And I had a crippling doctor bill that I had no way to pay. But it was that ancient Chinese vase that forced me to make a shocking discovery that I'm about to share with you. Since I was stuck at home on bed rest, I had to find a way to make money. So I began looking through all of my social media to see how I can get some cash fast. I was scrolling through Snapchat when I noticed an unusual pattern. People were sending everything from nudes to fights on Snapchat because they got deleted in 24 hours. At that moment, a light bulb went off. I thought, what if I created a community on Snapchat that would bring all this content together? I promised myself I'd spend 12 hours a day, no matter what, perfecting and building a community. What I built was uncut. It was a community where everyone felt free to express themselves without judgment. And if you haven't guessed, it was full of amateur porn. But the funny thing was, it was all people who knew each other. Here's the crazy thing. The community grew over 300,000 people in just 3 months, and it started to bring in some real cash. And thanks to that turning point, I uncovered the secret blueprint to gaining attention and fame online. From that community, I grew every social media account I had from a pathetic couple thousand of followers to a staggering 50,000 in just a few short weeks. Now, you may think it was because of the sex associated with the community. However, I discovered it didn't matter what product I advertised, people would buy stuff from me. I created a barbershop business that grossed over $50,000 in a few short months. This hidden unconscious secret created a subliminal desire to buy and follow everything I was doing. You see, there's something just under the surface, deep inside of your brain, and it's activated by porn. Yet, the crazy thing is, it can be activated even if porn wasn't in the equation. And this led to the bizarre discovery I'm about to share with you in just a second. The truth is, I grew my social media accounts even after Snapchat banned my community. However, I did not stop there. I tested this strategy with hundreds of people I knew personally. I realized I could help anyone willing to apply this system create massive fame online. I was churning out new influencers like a factory. And it's because I had learned this shocking truth. And today, I'm going to reveal it to you, so just keep watching. Remember, despite my success today, I am no different than you. I'm just a guy who happened to stumble on a system. It's a system that allows people like us to create massive fame online, get paid for using our personalities, stop using bots and expensive automation software that can leave your account broken, and build a sustainable step-by-step strategy for operating your social media. This is the same system that allowed me to make money from brand deals, host the biggest clubs in my city, party with celebrities, and date some of the baddest women in the world. It's the system I'll share with you today so you can finally see results too. And I'll share all the specifics of that system with you in just a moment. However, first, I must tell you why failing to create massive fame online is not entirely your fault. This may surprise you, even anger you, but you've been lied to for years, unknowingly, and this prevents you from creating massive fame online. You may have heard, or perhaps even believed at one point, that you must have talent, get a deal, have a charismatic personality, or be born into the right family in order to create massive fame. That's absolute bullshit. If you're one of the millions who fell victim to this lie, then you need to decide right now to accept the truth. If you don't, you'll end up never having your voice, personality, and ideas displayed to the world. What's worse is people who are not as passionate as you or as talented as you will get all of the credit for your ideas and work. Really, think about it. You're going to miss opportunities that could put cash in your pocket, get you recognition, or even help change people's lives because you don't have that many followers. You will end up being bitter because you will be one of the millions who could have accomplished big things, but instead has a mediocre life, an average family, a regular-ass spouse, and a boring-ass job. And you may even slip into depression and start hating on everyone who is famous or making money because you feel like you could never be a part of it. Listen, this is not what I want for you, and I know it's not what you deserve for yourself. If you really want to blame something for you not being able to create massive fame online, blame large advertising corporations, record labels, and Hollywood filmmakers. Since they were created, they have had uncontested control over who would become famous. To keep their power, they use misinformation to confuse and distract people from the truth. It confused me for years. Yet, in a recent study in Adweek, 6 out of 10 categories they measured showed that YouTube celebrities were now way more popular than traditional celebrities. Here's the truth. Because of social media and the internet, these large corporations, record labels, and Hollywood studios no longer can stop you from creating massive fame. You don't need a deal or to get put on in order to be successful anymore. And there isn't one personality that universally gains success because people get famous for everything from being a singer to a vlogger about dogs. So, now that you're aware of the lies and how they have crippled you from creating massive fame online for years, you now know it's not your fault. However, now that you know the truth, it is your responsibility to do something to live your dreams. So let's dive into the 3 tips that I have for you today. These are the exact same tips and tactics countless thousands of up-and-coming people like you have used to see rapid success and create a massive fame online. The success you desire and deserve. And the absolute most important tip is the last tip, so pay attention. The reason influencers and famous people are where they are today is because they understand a concept called attention-based polarization. I'll go into the specifics on attention-based polarization in just a second. So by all means, keep watching. But first, you absolutely must know the number one killer you need to avoid if you want to take advantage of attention-based polarization. And it's based on a very well-known psychological study conducted by Aaron Mack, PhD, and Irvin Rock, PhD. And it's something called unintentional blindness. You see, unintentional blindness is the failure to notice a fully visible but unexpected object because your intention is engaged on another task, event, or object. Look, our minds are wired to pay attention to only one thing at a time, which means when you don't understand how to capture the attention of an audience, you will never be able to create massive fame online. I'll show you exactly how to do this, so keep watching. When you learn how to harness attention-based polarization, you'll see that not only is creating fame fun, but growing the following becomes almost automatic. It's almost as if you're a drug dealer and the only way people can get high is by consuming your content. It will turn them into absolute addicts, and you'll be the only one with the product they need. The alternative is living a life where nobody even notices who you are. The simple solution is to create content that gets attention. However, I'm going to make it very simple for you. There is a deviously simple method you can use to avoid unintentional blindness, which is based on scientific study. I'll reveal this shortly, so just pay attention. When you use what I'm about to share with you, you create content people would like to share and comment on. Your content will have that something that makes it go viral. You'll finally have that it factor that some people seem to be born with. Picture this. You're going to start pumping out content after you get what I'm about to share with you. And instead of rolling over and checking your phone and seeing no activity at all, notifications are going to be all over the place. You'll finally be the cool one in the group, and everyone will be paying attention to you. Brands and corporations will be calling you, begging you to post and review their products. You will be showered with free gifts and services. And you'll finally feel like you found your people who appreciate you. Okay, so let me show you the livest thing to make using attention-based polarization fun and effortless. One of the reasons you're not having fun creating fame online is because you believe you need an exciting personality to attract an audience. But what if you could build a massive fan base using just your personality right now? When you use this, you're going to create fans who absolutely love you without having to play a fake character. Most people fall victim to what's called persona fatigue. You may not know this, but persona fatigue occurs when we act in a way that is not our true personality, which literally causes our body to use up more energy than usual. This is why you can feel drained when you meet people and act in a way that is not true to yourself. So, let me share what you can do right now to avoid this. And it's a simple enthusiasm exercise. Here's a typical week for me. I wake up every morning and practice for about 10 minutes a day, taking any object around the house and talking extremely enthusiastic about it. It could be a pen, a remote, or a sheet of paper. The reason this works is because it trains your brain to start bringing out your full personality no matter what you're talking about. When you do this, you will notice that you become magnetic when you speak. People will be mesmerized by your stories, even if you are talking about the most boring topics. Now, picture in your mind, you're at a get-together with friends. Everybody in the room wants to sit next to you because you're the most exciting person there. Imagine you're the person everyone wants to meet, and they can't stop talking about how the party wouldn't be the same without you. Once you master this, you will be like a magician, getting people to follow your every move. And some of these people will even start paying you. You'll basically be paid to play. And I'll show you exactly how to make this really powerful in just a second, so keep watching. So, how exactly can you use attention-based polarization to create massive fame online in the next 30 days? Well, you really have 2 choices. You can buy books, search Google, spend years bumping your head with trial and error, follow every expert you can find, and fight the ever-changing algorithms, and you might discover 50 to 60% of what I'm sharing here today. Maybe. Or you can take the 4 years of trial and error and research I've condensed into a step-by-step blueprint that hands this stuff off to you on a platter. Shit, if I were you, I would take the easier path because you probably don't want to spend your entire life trying to figure this shit out. And considering I've already done all of the work for you, all you have to do is say yes to what I'm about to offer you. Everything is found in this step-by-step blueprint to create massive fame online fast. And it's called the influencer. I finally compiled a step-by-step blueprint to create massive fame online fast and condensed it into 17 principles that could take anyone from lame to fame. The influencer is the fastest way to create massive fame online without having to sell your soul. Buy fake followers, use costly automation softwares that can cause social media platforms to ban your account and still allow you to grow a following of raving fans. This radically effective blueprint works even if you believe you have no personality. Even if you have tried to grow your account before and nobody paid attention. Even if you don't know what to post and have no idea what type of content to produce. Even if you don't know how to find the right audience or feel like you have nothing valuable to say. Even if you find it difficult to put yourself out there because of criticism and what friends and family will think about you. Or even if you are starting from absolutely zero followers, don't have a special talent, and were not born with charisma or personality. However, just to make sure you're the right kind of person to experience this, the influencer is not some mystical overnight magic button that requires zero work. It's not a platform where you buy fake followers and act like you have clout. This is not a software automation platform that spams the internet and can cause your social media account to get shadow banned and cause your engagement to tank. However, it is the fastest and most effective way to create massive fame online and build a following that will love you, connect with you, and eventually pay you. Look, I'm not some college professor who studied mass psychology or some marketer in a suit working for some big corporation. What I am is a real influencer who has interviewed hundreds of influencers to learn exactly how they created their fame and success. And I uncovered the 17 immutable principles that they all have in common that anyone looking to create massive fame online must do in order to be successful. Ever since people have used this, they've been seeing results just like this. Now, if you're looking for something to make you a star overnight, seriously, leave this page right now. However, this is the only guide that you will ever need to create massive fame online and beyond, guaranteed. If you want to build your status and be respected by your friends and family, if you want everybody to know your name before you enter the room, if you want to make money just from making posts and having brands giving you free stuff just for the opportunity to be seen on your page, if you want to be loved and adored by fans, make money from your personality, create impact, and shape the minds of the world, then this is for you. Here's a few things people have to say about the influencer.
He grew my following fast as fuck.
His principles changed my life.
So my review of this course, I actually loved it.
This course taught me to go inside a space and get people attention like that.
And here's just a few things you'll get. 20 plus easily digestible HD videos explained in plain English so you can understand how to build influence the right way. For your convenience, this course is taught fast-paced and entertaining, so you do not have to spend hours reading some boring-ass book. A step-by-step explanation by actual influencers so you learn strategies that have been tested and not just a bunch of theory. The 17 immutable laws that teach you the bulletproof strategy to building influence anywhere. 17 simple exercises so you can make being an influencer as effortless as breathing. I'm going to give you a detailed exercise after each law. A simple technique that will teach you how to communicate like an influencer so you will captivate an audience and have that it factor. I'm going to drop this on you, law number 6, video time 521. A blueprint to create irresistible content so every post has that something that keeps people glued to your profile. Get ready for this one, law number 11, video time 1343. I'm going to show you how to build the influencer mindset so you will have the mentality to deal with success and criticism. Get your mind ready for law number 2, video time 417. Proven ways to build a massive following based on your personality so you never have to be fake or cap to build fame or influence. This one right here is law number 3, video time 101. My surefire method to pick the right audience so you can eventually convert fans into cha-ching. This is in law number 3, video time 506. I'll help you become an authority in your niche So people will only want to listen to what you have to say in your industry. This is a bomb. Law number 10, video time 252. The easiest way to attract people like a magnet. So everyone you meet online or in person will be starstruck when they see you. Open your eyes up. Law number 6, video time 208. The fastest way to get your name out there so you are consistently being seen by new people. This is a special bonus video, how to run ads. The real keys to becoming a person people can't forget, so they hang on to your every word and become your tribe. I'm gonna drop this one on you, law number 5, video time 109. Discover the secrets to capturing content that will keep your audience engaged and telling their friends about you. I'm gonna get you right here on this one with law number 17, video time 711. Like the gas station. A simple technique that will get you more followers even if you don't already have a popping social media platform. You can find this one in law number 12, video time 609. A way to get guaranteed engaged followers so people who follow you actually like, comment, and share your content. Easy money. Law number 14, video time 46 seconds. The one mistake you must avoid if you want to become an influencer and how you can eliminate it. Check me out. This one is in law number 17, video time 54 seconds. The secret weapon to create impact so you are making meaningful content that will inspire your audience, even if you feel like you have nothing valuable to say. I catch my drift right here in law number 4, video time 116. Gain instant access to a community of like-minded influencers so you can create alliances and build your online empire. Now, we made an exclusive mastermind group for this one. And so much more. As you probably noticed by now, the influencer is the most effective and fastest way to create massive fame online on the market today, as it provides the exact blueprint to become a huge influencer and start building a mass of fans who follow you. And it goes without saying, this will make your life much easier. Shit, just take a look, which is amazing because you're learning how to become magnetic just like these influencers so you can experience similar results. Look, the influencer has sold before at $197, but I ain't gonna charge you that. And I'll tell you why in just a moment. This blueprint is so easy that becoming an influencer and creating massive fame online is like a game. It breaks everything down so there is no guesswork and the videos make it easy to digest. This is the closest you will ever get to guaranteed fame. Nothing compares to how simple and effective the principles are in this training. Now, with all of that value that I provided, I feel completely comfortable with selling the influencer for $197. I'm even including a workbook, which you can use over and over to plan out and strategize exactly how to grow rapidly with your newly gained influencer magnetism. Once you've unlocked this personality, you need a guaranteed way to get more people to see you. That's why I've included a training on how to run ads so you will always have endless eyes on you. I've also included a personal invite to my private mastermind community so you can create and collaborate with other influencers to really accelerate your growth. Remember, I'm confident in the value I presented here. So I even feel comfortable with selling this to you at a discounted price of $147 today. And let me tell you what's going to happen to you if you don't take me up on this offer. You are going to be passed over for opportunities because people don't know who you are. You won't make nearly as much money because people who are popular get paid more. That's backed by research. People will take credit for your work, and you will have to listen to your ideas said from another person's lips. You will constantly see people who are not as passionate as you and do not work as hard as you who are becoming successful just because they understand simple principles that you don't. Look, I've established a mission for myself. I want to help build 1 million influencers across all social media platforms in the next couple of years. And I want to get this life-changing information into the hands of as many people as possible. That's why I'm not going to charge you anywhere near $147 a day. You're not even going to pay $97 a day. Hell, even $77 a day. When you say yes today, you're going to pay a tiny $67 investment to start creating massive fame online fast. And if all of that is not enough for you to click the order button below right now and get the influencer today, rest easy knowing that your results are fully guaranteed. I refuse to take your money unless I can help you grow your following. Guarantee number 1. If you feel for any reason that this isn't the best $67 training you ever received, then email my support team and we will give you your money back. Guarantee number 2. If you apply this information to the letter and it does not work, I'll put you on the phone with one of my influencer specialists and get you a personal assessment of your profile. This is a $1,500 offer. Guarantee number 3. Even if you do not like my voice or are not completely thrilled with the information here, I'll refund you every penny. No questions asked. Fair? You are about to receive 20 plus easily digestible HD videos explained in plain English so you can understand how to create massive fame the right way. For your convenience, this course is taught fast-paced and entertaining so you don't have to spend hours reading any boring ass books. A step-by-step explanation by an actual influencer so you can learn the strategies that have been tested and not just a bunch of theory. The 17 immutable laws of influence that teach you a bulletproof strategy to building influence anywhere. 17 simple exercises so you can make being an influencer as effortless as breathing. A detailed exercise after each law. And so much more. And experience results just like them. Becoming an influencer is society's new elite. You will be able to do what you want. People will put respect on your name, and you will be gifted things just to show who you are. So click the order button below right now and get the influencer today. The moment you click the order button below, you'll be taken to a secure checkout page like this. Fill out the information in these fields and click the button right here. Once you click the button, you'll be immediately taken to a thank you page like this, where you can gain access to everything. And if you have any problems, my support team is always standing by. Remember, you've been struggling with creating massive fame online for far too long. And the pain of continuing without taking action will only lead you to more despair and frustration, and continuing to be a nobody or not even remembered. Yet, all this can be avoided today by simply applying the step-by-step principles to create massive fame online. And all you have to do is take advantage today. You're right. It's true your lack of fame and influence isn't all your fault. And now you know why. You've been deceived for years by con artists, the media, Hollywood, and get famous easy solutions. Then there's the social media automation bots, as many of us have tried before, including myself. And there's also those false promises made by managers and producers that none of them can confidently stand on, that have deceived you for years. However, because you now know the truth, it is your responsibility to take action. It's not just people like the world's most hated promoter or Fatty Nicole who found success, but big-time influencers like King Kaiser and Kennedy Ray who have given the nod to these principles. And you can experience results just like them too. Immediately after you buy today, you need to do this. Go to the second video titled Law Number 2, the IDGAF Mindset, and build the exact thought process that will turn you into an influencer internally. By the end of this week, you're going to be viewing the world completely different. You're going to feel the confidence and ease of having a mindset that is bulletproof against criticism. Then go to video number 5, where I tell you exactly how to leverage attention-based polarization with law number 5. You're going to immediately know exactly how to create content that people absolutely cannot ignore. This is the hidden secret of famous celebrities and influencers. In law number 7, I will teach you exactly how to talk and communicate like an influencer, so becoming one is effortless. In a few short weeks, you'll begin to make every conversation you have more interesting. People are going to be hanging on your every word, and you will see a noticeable difference in the way people respond to you. Remember, you're going to be getting 20 plus easily digestible HD videos explained in plain English so you can understand how to create massive fame the right way. For your convenience, this course is taught fast-paced and entertaining so you don't have to spend hours reading any boring ass books. A step-by-step explanation by an actual influencer so you can learn the strategies that have been tested and not just a bunch of theory. The 17 immutable laws of influence that teach you a bulletproof strategy to building influence anywhere. 17 simple exercises so you can make being an influencer as effortless as breathing. A detailed exercise after each law. And so much more. Let me give you 3 reasons to take action right now. 1, every day that you do not start building fame online is a day that you are missing out on millions of opportunities that could be yours. 2nd, you are missing so many chances to make money just from using your personality and posting online. 3, there's millions of people who need to hear your perspective and you're letting them down every day you're not online. So click the order button below right now and get the influencer today. And do the only smart thing you can do. Claim your spot now and wisely get on the right path to create massive fame online using a simple, proven step-by-step strategy. Click the yellow button below this video screen and get started today. Hey, if you're still watching this, then that may mean you have some questions. So here are some of my most commonly asked questions by my customers and prospective customers. Melissa from Houston asks, is it true celebrities, athletes, and rappers will be sliding into my DMs to try to date me? Now, Melissa, I don't know your exact situation, and I definitely can't promise you that that will happen. But I have seen some girls who become influencers and start getting attention from some of the most elite people on the planet. And not just rappers, but millionaires, CEOs, and sometimes even billionaires. Terrence from New York asked, is it true that if I get the influencer, I will start getting booked for huge shows? I can't promise that, but we have had rappers and entertainers who took the course and started getting way more attention, which has led them to getting booked at way bigger shows. John from Los Angeles asked, is it true that I can build a 7-figure business by getting the influencer? Hold on now, John. Every business is different. But I do have friends who are influencers and their business is doing over $400,000 a month. And it seems like they pulling up in a new car every time I see them. And that literally didn't happen until they became influencers. And that's just a few of the 100 questions that I get asked daily about the influencer. The right thing to do is act now while this discount is still available.